All right, are you all seeing this paper, January 2022? It's supposed to be the last past paper, the last paper too. Are you all seeing it in your booklet?
Yes, Miss.
All right, so we are looking at question 1. So you are to use your calculator and do the working. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you all hear me, Christian and Josiah?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
All right, so we are looking in the booklet for the last past paper, the paper 2. This is supposed to be the 2022, January 2022. So turn to the very last past paper of the booklet, and we are doing question 1. Did you all find it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you have to do the entire question 1. I'm giving you all 10 minutes to see how much you could do, only question 1. So we are doing question 1. Right, up to the question with Rita. So we are working on question 1. Thank Christian. All right, so we are working on question 1 of the January 2022 paper, only question 1. So you have to take a few minutes, work out question 1, and then we'll go through the answers. Serafina, good afternoon. Are you hearing me? Serafina, can you hear me? All right. For persons who just joined us, we are looking at the last past paper of the booklet. Those of you all who do not have the booklet,
Good afternoon,
you can
Miss.
look at my screen and you can attempt the question. Good afternoon. Right. So in your booklet, Jonathan, you're looking at the last paper 2. So January 2022, we are looking at question 1. Shivana and Faith, good afternoon. Can you all hear me?
Good afternoon, Miss. Here.
So Faith, turn to the very last past paper of your booklet, and we are looking at the January 2022 paper, and we are looking at question 1. So those of you who don't have the past paper booklet in front of you, you can use the question on my screen. So I will give you about 5 minutes to work out part A, 1 and 2, and then I will go to part 2.
Excuse me,
Yes,
what year paper is this?
this is the 2022, January 2022. It is
Okay, okay.
the last past paper in the booklet. Right? So you are supposed to be finished with question 1 and 2. So this is the next two parts of the question. You have to try and work it out. In a few minutes, we will do it. All right, this is the last part of the question. All right, are you all finished? Is anybody still writing? All right. Are you all seeing the question? 8.9 plus 31.6 divided by 0.75 multiplied by 5.4. Are you all seeing the question?
Yes, Miss.
The question says use a calculator. So that's exactly what we are going to do. The question says use a calculator. So in paper 2, we are allowed to use the calculator. So we are going to use it, right? To avoid any inaccuracy. In order to get full marks, you have to work out the numerator and you have to work out the denominator. So what is 8.9 plus 31.6? What is the value? (8.9) 40.5. So having worked out this correctly, right? Then what is 0.75 multiplied by 5.4?
4.05.
4.05. Now, whoever is marking your paper wants to see that. They want to know that you can use your calculator and you can get these two answers. So you have to use the calculator. When you divide it, you are supposed to get 10. Did you all get that?
Yes, Miss.
That's
Right? So this will give you 1 mark. Let's continue. We want the value of 3.94 multiplied by tan 18. So you can put everything in the calculator. 3.9 multiplied by tan 18. Somebody give me the answer without approximating it. Give me the answer exactly. 1.26.
26.
What else? Or is it exactly 1.26?
Yeah, miss.
All right. Now, how many decimal places do we want the answer? How many decimal places do we want?
1.
1. So this is my cutoff here. This is my digit. Is number. Is it fit? Is this number bigger than 5?
Yes, Miss.
Right? So what happens to the 2? Do we leave it?
No, we add 1.
So here, the examiner will award you 1 mark. Did you all get that?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, miss.
All right. So I'll even this up for a minute in case anybody wishes to take it out. And then we will move on to the question with Rita. All right, let us continue. Rita is paid a rate of $13.50 per hour. So you need to underline that in your booklet. During a certain week, she worked 40 hours. You need to underline that as well. How much will she earn for that week? So we are calculating the basic week. So imagine when you leave school, you get a job employing you to work 40 hours and you are paid $13.50. How much money would you take home at the end of that week? So the basic week is basic rate. No, it's basic wage, sorry. Basic wage is basic rate by basic week. So you have to multiply the basic rate, which is $13.50 by 40 hours. What is the value?
540.
540.
540. So having done that correctly, the examiner is going to award you 1 mark. And I think that was a little bit of common sense, right? You're working 40 hours and you are paid $13.50. So you are supposed to collect $5.40. Nobody's supposed to get that wrong. I'm correct. Nobody's supposed to get it wrong. Rita worked 4 weeks in the month of August. So she worked 4 weeks in the month of August and her gross earnings was $2,463.75. Her regular week comprised of 40 hours and overtime was paid at 1.5 times the hourly rate. Show that Rita worked 15 hours overtime. So CXC is giving you the answer and they are asking you to work backwards and to prove that. So the basic wage for 1 week is $540. Do you all agree? We worked out that just now. How much would the basic wage be for 4 weeks? Who could tell me? 1 week, she is getting $540. How much would she earn in 4 weeks?
By the 450 by 4, miss, and you get 2,100.
2,160. Yes? You all got that?
Yeah, miss.
Yeah, miss.
Right. So therefore, if Rita supposed to get this amount and she got a little bit more, the difference is the overtime wage. So the overtime wage is equal to $2,463.75 minus 2,160. What is that value? How much is that? Anybody? What is the difference of these two numbers? $2,463.75.
303.75.
Yes. Did anybody else confirm that?
Yeah, miss.
Right. Now, the question is worth 2 marks, as you can see. So which means you have to do 2 sets of working to get this mark. This is the first mark here. The examiner is going to give you 1 mark for working out that. They want to know that Rita worked 15 hours. So Rita is getting $13.50 per hour, but her overtime wage is 1.5 times the hourly wage. So let us find the overtime rate. So the overtime rate would be 1.5 multiplied by 13.50. Somebody work out that to me. 1.5 by 13.50.
Miss, $20.25.
$20.25. So therefore, the number of hours worked would be the overtime wage divided by the overtime rate. So we are dividing 303.75 by 2025. Work out that and you're supposed to get 15.
Yeah, miss.
All right. So let me leave that on the screen if anybody wishes to take it down. Did anybody get this answer?
Yeah, miss.
All right. Now, from this class onwards, all the questions that we are doing, I am going to send you the recording for you to look at because we are preparing ourselves for the exam and we are trying to do as many past papers as possible. So from now on, try not to miss any class. And if you do miss any class, I will send the recording on the WhatsApp for you all to look at, right? In August, 20% of Rita's gross earning was deducted as tax. How much money does she have left after the deduction? So the gross earnings was this figure. So the tax is 20% of the gross earnings. So 20% is 20 over 100 multiplied by 2,463.75. So take the calculator, 20% is 0.2, multiply that by 2,463.75. Work out that for me.
492.75.
492.75. Did anybody else confirm that?
Yeah, miss.
Yes, miss.
So the amount left would be 2,463.75 minus 492.75. How much is that? How much is that?
That's 1,971.
Yes. Did anybody else get that? So you will get 1 mark here and you will get 1 mark here. That is how CSEC is going to award you the 2 marks. Rita invested 219 of her savings for 3 years, of her earnings for 3 years at 4.5% simple interest. How much will she receive? Somebody remind me of the simple interest formula. The simple interest formula, what is it?
That's principal by rate by time.
By time divided by 100.
100.
So the principal, she invested 219. Sorry, it's 219 by 4.5 by 3 divided by 100. Work it out and see what you get.
But I get 2,956.50.
2,000
900 and 56 and 50
You sure it's 2,029? Work it out. 219 by 4.5 by 3 divided by 100. Two 19 by 4.5 by 3 divided by 100.
29.5.
29.565.
Yes.
Right? And to the nearest cent, this will be 29.57. Did anybody get that or anything close to that? Did anybody get that answer?
Yes.
All right, let me leave it up in the screen. So we're going backward into the booklet. What is the next year? Is it July 2021? In the booklet, is it July 2021? That is the next year?
Yes.
All right. So find for me in your booklet, July 2021.
Miss, June 2021, eh?
Yeah, June 2021 or July 2021. It's the same
Right.
thing. Is the question 1 and 4 sevenths? Is it that question?
Yeah, miss, I said.
Yeah, miss.
All right. So find it in your booklet. I'll give you a couple of minutes to work it out. All right, for those of you all who don't have the past papers, you can look at it in my screen. So go ahead. Using a calculator or otherwise, please use the calculator. So you are to work it out following BODMAS. So according to the BODMAS, you are to divide first, and then you are to subtract. So you are 24 questions. Did you all find it in your booklet? Are you all finished with the question, or are you all still working? Is anybody still writing?
We're still working on it.
All right. I'll give you all 2 minutes again. All right, let's see what you all have. The question says, use a calculator or otherwise calculate the exact value of. So you have to use the calculator, and according to BODMAS, we are using the calculator to work out the division part first. So you are working out 1 4/7 divided by 2/3. What is the answer? 1 4/7 divided by 2/3. Anybody? 1 4/7 divided by 2/3 using the calculator. What is the answer? 1 4/7 divided by 2/3 with the calculator. What answer did you all get?
14/21.
14/21. Anybody else? Did anybody else get anything different? So this is 1. This is 11/7 divided by 2/3. We change the division to multiplication and we invert the fraction. So we will get 33/14. Did anybody get that?
Yeah, miss.
All right. When you subtract 1 5/7 from that, you are supposed to get 9/14. So the examiner will give you 1 mark for this, and they will give you 1 mark for this. Did anybody get 9/14?
Yeah, miss.
Yeah,
All
miss.
right. So let's continue. When Megan started working, she was paid. So we want to underline the important things. She was paid $85 each week. After a 6-month probationary period, her pay increased by 20%. How much was she paid each week? So imagine Megan started working for $85. So the increase would be 20%. From the time we hear the percentage, we know it's 20/100 by 85/1. 20 could go into 100 5 times, and 5 into 85 is 17. So Megan's salary will increase by $17. So her pay will now be $85 plus $17, which is $102. Did you all get that? Did you all get $102 for Megan's salary?
Yes, miss.
All right. In 1965, the population of a country was this value. In 2015, this is a new value. Write the population in 2015, correct the three significant figures. So in 2015, this is the value. Now our answer must make sense, right? Whatever you're writing must make sense. So this is the first significant figure. This is the second. This is the third. This is the cutoff. This number is less than 5. So you do not add 1. So it means that you put 3, 6, 6. And in place of each number, you replace it with a 0. So the other zeros are not significant. So this is correct, the 3 significant figures. You cannot approximate this big number, 3,663,900 to only 366. That doesn't make sense. So whatever you're writing, think of the value of the number and the answer must make sense. You cannot approximate this and leave out these zeros. It wouldn't make any sense. Write the population in 1965 in standard form. Standard form means we want A multiplied by 10 to the power n, where A must be between 1 and 10, right? So 2,714,000. 2,714,000. We want to write that in standard form, right? So we want the answer to be 2 point something. So 2174, right? That is a number between 1 and 10. And how many times we move the decimal point? That is what we put in the power of n to be. So 2.174 multiplied by 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the answer in standard form. All right?
Yes.
Determine the percentage increase of the population. Now, if the initial value was 2 million and it increased to 3 million, therefore, there is a certain amount it increased by. So we have to find out the increase. And to find the increase, we take the new figure, 3,663,900 minus 2,714,000. When we subtract that, we will get 949,000. Now, remember, for increase in value, right, we must have an original amount. So they are asking for the percentage increase. So the percentage increase would be the increase over the original amount multiplied by 100%. So the increase, 949,000 over the original amount, which was 2,714,000 multiplied by 100%. And this will give us 35%. Did anybody get that? Did anybody get that? Did anybody get 35%? Or did you all not reach so far? Did you all get 35%? Are you all hearing me?
No, miss.
All right, well, take down the answers in your booklet for me, please.
Excuse, Miss.
Yes, go ahead, Felicia.
Miss, can I say the first one, please?
Yes. Now I will send all the solutions to you at the end of the class, right? I will snap it and I will send it on the WhatsApp group at the end of the class. They can still take down whatever you need. All right, is anybody still writing? Is anybody still writing?
Finish, Miss.
All right, let's go. Now this question is ratio. CXC likes to bring ratio. The ratio of teachers, so we need to write. It is important that we write. What is the ratio? The ratio of teachers to male to female. What is the ratio? It is 3 to 17 to 18. If the total number of students, this is the students, is 630, determine the number of teachers in the school. So 17 plus 18, right? That number of parts represents 630. So 17 plus 18 is 25. The ratio, the total number of students is 630, determine the number of teachers. So 17 plus 18 . So this is 35 parts. 35 parts is equal to 630. So one part will be 630 divided by 35. So when we divide 630 by 35, we will get 18. So 18 is one part. Teachers represent 3 parts. So 3 parts will be 3 by 18. What is 3 multiplied by 18?
54.
54. So there are 54 teachers. If you did not get that answer, please take it down. All right, are you all finished writing? Is anyone still writing? So find for me January 2020. No, it's supposed to be January 2021. Find for me January 2021 in your booklet. That is the third paper from the back. Did you all find here booklet?
Yeah, miss.
Is this the question? No, this is the one we just, no, this is the question, right? January
Yeah, miss.
2020. Is it this? All right, so
Yeah,
take a few
miss.
minutes. Work it out. Remember that this follows BODMAS. So write BODMAS next to the question and work out the question in order of the operation. Please use a calculator. Use the fraction function in the calculator. There's no reason why you have to do the long division, the long multiplication, and the long working for this. Use the calculator, please. All right, are you all finished with these two questions? This one and this one?
Yeah, miss. 1 minute, I will.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, Miss, I do.
All right, is anybody else writing? All right, so according to BODMAS, we add first and then we subtract. So the examiner, mark in your paper, wants to see an answer. You are to use your calculator and work out this. What is the value there? 1 4/7 plus 2/3. How much is that? 1 4/7 plus 2/3. Anybody has an answer? One 4/7 plus 2/3. What answer did you all get?
-17/42.
No. Let me see if I can pull up the fraction calculator.
Of the 1 4/7 plus 2/3.
1 4/7 plus 2/3.
Miss, I
2
get
and
2 and
5
5 over
over 21. Did you all get that?
Yeah, Miss, I get that.
Yeah, miss.
So 2 and 5 over 21. So let's try that. So this is 2 and 5 over 21. Now subtract 1 and 5, 6. So we're going back to the calculator. Minus 1 and 5 over 6. The answer is 17/42. Did you all get that?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, miss.
Now, here, for God and heaven, use the calculator. The question says to use the calculator, so let me don't use and leave anything to chance. It is 2 marks, so let me try and get that 2 marks. The cube root of 27 over 9 squared. The cube root of 27 is 3. And 9 squared means we multiply 9 by 9. So this is 3/81, which is 1/27. Did you all get that?
Yeah, Miss.
All right, so let me leave it there in case anybody wishes to take it out. Is anybody writing the answer?
Yes,
Yes, Amrita?
I'm finished, miss.
All right. Let's go. The thickness of one sheet of cardboard is given as 485 by 10 to the minus 2. A construction worker uses 75 sheets of cardboard stacked together to insulate a wall. So 10 to the negative 2, it is 1 over 10 to the power 2, which is 1 over 100, which is 0.01. So work out for me the thickness as this. All right, are you all ready? Are you all ready? So 75 multiplied by 485 by 10 to the negative 2, which is 75 multiplied by 485 multiplied by 0.01. And you are supposed to get 363.75 millimeters. We want the answers in two significant figures, so the answer must make sense. 363.75. This is my first significant figure. This is my second. This is the cutoff. This number is less than 5. So I do not add 1. So I do not add 1. So this becomes 36. And any missing values before the decimal point, I fill it with a 0. Because I cannot approximate 363 to 36. The answer must make sense. So when I approximate 363, I will get 360. Did you all get that? All right, let's continue. We want the answer to one decimal place, 363.75. This is my first decimal place. This is my cutoff. This number is greater than or equal to 5, so I add 1 here. This becomes 363.8, right? Correct to one decimal place. In standard form now, so in standard form, we have 363.75. We want to write it as a to the power 10 to the power of n. So we shift it 1, 2 spaces. This becomes 363 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. So for homework, you are to complete this question and you are to prepare for me the answers for January 2020, for June 2019, and for January 2019 for Monday. So you are doing question 1 in the booklet. Is that clear?
Yes, miss.
So I will send all the answers to you at the end of the session. So you will fill in your booklet with the answers and you will go through it. In order to speed up Monday's class, I am just asking that you prepare the answers in advance. It is only 3 questions and it shouldn't take you more than 45 minutes. So spend 45 minutes over the weekend and attempt the questions and come with your answers. So it will save us some time and we will be able to go through the questions quickly. All right? So thank you all so much for joining me. Do you all have any questions for me?
No, miss.
All right.
Miss,
So you all
we
have
could
a
do
good
others.
weekend and stay safe. And I will see you all. I will see you all on Monday. Okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
miss.
Yeah, miss.
Bye-bye.
Bye.